Yes, welcome to another video. I'm Lewis, above me is Jordan. This is the preview for the Mönchengladbach Champions League game, second leg. We are 2 goals up, 2 away goals, but there are still plenty of things to talk about, especially like how important do we take this game. Before we do get into the information, Jordan's going to tell you about today's sponsor.
Yes. Today's sponsor is Manscaped. They've sponsored quite a few of our videos now. Manscaped's launched in the UK and in Europe. We've all gone years without using the right tools for the job. Bear man using scissors and that. And you can't be using scissors. You need to get the Lawnmower 3.0. But no fear, Manscaped is here with an absolute screamer to deliver the best tools for the below-the-waist grooming experience. We'll give you 20% off and free delivery code EXTRA at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free delivery. A code EXTRA at manscaped.com. Pick the right squad when shaving your bits and trust Manscaped to get the job done.
Nice bray. Go to manscaped.com, guys. Hit it up. Right, let's set a like target. Got to go for 1,000 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you want to get your name on the bottom of the screen, become an extra member. Link in the description. Right, first off, Sergio Aguero. Obviously, played the last game, started. The question is, should he play again? Now, this game isn't... Obviously, it's an important game. Obviously, it's a Champions League knockout game. However... You know, something's got to go seriously wrong for us not to come out of that game on Tuesday night with a win, you know, or progressing through to the next round, should I say. So, you know, they not really offered much against us in the first leg. The form is nosedived since the manager's announced that he's going at the end of the season. I think they're just on cruise control until the end of the season. And I think there's a case here for starting Aguero. Now, I'm not saying you have to play him for the full 90 minutes. But I think he got another hour in him. I think he looks sharp. I think he looks, a lot fitter than he was. He looks like he's lost a little bit of weight. And I think it's time to throw him back in and give him another hour and see how we get on. You know, we need to build up his fitness. There's no point in dripping into it 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes forever. You know what I mean? You need to give him, a stint in the team. And I think there's no better game than this. You know, we should be cruising through it. And I just think shove him in there.
I think, yeah, it's going to be one of them games. I think we're going to have a lot of defending to do, but we need to take our chances when we get them. And you know what I mean? If you're going to take the chances, one's going to fall to Aguero, you're going to back him. Although Gabriel Jesus did look good in the last game. But I think this is a good game for him, like you're saying. We need to get him back into it. It takes Aguero, we all know this, quite a while to get back into the run of things. I mean, back to goal-scoring form and that and slamming. So just keep getting in more minutes and more minutes. And this is a game where I can see it's one that we can use for him to get back into the team. And that's not me saying like any discredit to Mönchengladbach or anything, because we're not actually weakening the side by putting Aguero in, because you're putting Aguero in.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good move.
Yeah, let us know. Do you think it's risky to play him again? Do you think we should play him again? Or, what's your situation on the Sergio Aguero thing? Another player that I think we should start is Ferran Torres. He got some minutes in the last game again.
Yeah.
And why not play him here? He's not going to be the reason that we don't qualify from this knockout game in Champions League football. Should something go drastically wrong, it's at the other end of the pitch, because we have to concede a minimum of 2 goals for us to go out, you know what I mean, with the 2 away goals. So I just say play him, you know what I mean? If let him free, let him run, and let's see what he can do. I still think there's loads more to come from Ferran Torres. He's still extremely young. He's still settling into the country, the city. Pep Guardiola learning tactics from Pep. That's probably not easy itself. And I think it's probably going to take a little bit of time until we see the very best of Ferran Torres. There's been little clips of him in his time at City so far where we've looked at him and gone, wow, he looks really good. Champions League game against Porto, for example, he was absolutely magnificent that day. And again, I just think shove him in there and see what he can do. And like I say, guys, if we don't qualify from the Champions League against Mönchengladbach, it's not because of our strikers or our attack, because we've got to concede serious amount of goals at the other end. So play him, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Ferran Torres has actually been smashing it in the Champions League for us. In the group stage he was doing anyway. So I'd like to see him get minutes here. He's another one which we've not really seen much of, just like Aguero this season. But like you say, there's loads more to come on show from Ferran Torres. He looks exciting. Looks like an exciting footballer. But he has got a lot of settling in to do. You know what I mean? Learning Pep's tactics and everything. So I back him. And I think him starting this game is another good shout. And it's good rest for other players who would bring like a lot of energy to the team. Obviously, like players like Bernardo stuff, he sometimes on the right wing. You got Mahrez on the right wing sometimes. And then... it's good rest for them, and you're getting Ferran Torres minutes and getting him like up
Yeah.
to speed with everything and getting him to a level where he can like challenge for that place as well.
Yeah, there's no need to play Mahrez in this game. I mean, the game is, it's not much on it really, other than just avoid a disastrous defensive performance, and then we go through. So I don't think there's any reason to start Mahrez, save him for the next games. Moving on to the next player, Ake. It seems like he's been back in training, and I'm wondering what people are thinking about starting him in this game. I would not actually start him in this match. I really like Ake, however, as I say, the reason that we could get knocked out in this game is because of our defence. And I'm not saying he's a bad defender, I think he's really good, but he has just come back from an injury, you know what I mean? And he's not really had an injury like this before in his career, so we don't really know how he's going to react when he, is he going to take him 4 or 5 games to get back into the swing of things? We don't know. So for me, I'd like to see him come off the bench, get him some minutes, but I wouldn't be looking to start him. I don't know what you think, bro. I'm being a bit harsh there, but
No, I don't think you're being harsh. I think you're right in the sense that our defence is where it matters in this game. So we need to be solid at the back. So we need to go with our proven defenders. You know what I mean? All Stones, Diaz, Laporte, they've all been smashing it recently. Ake has looked very good every time that he has played for us. I think he's made minimal amount of mistakes. I think that I can only really remember one. So it is a shame that, you know what I mean, he's not getting to the team yet, but it's just it's too soon. It's too soon when they're back. Like you say, he's never had this injury before. So if you throw him in and he has a disaster and we end up conceding 2 goals from the off, then we've murked ourselves. We've shot ourselves in the foot. Save this for, I'd say, the Premier League games, really, like later on in the
once
season.
we've won it, yeah. No, absolutely. And I don't think it's fair on him, because if he does come in and he's miles off the pace because he's not been, he's not had any minutes, he'll make him look crap. Fans will get on his case if he starts making mistakes. And I just think, I'd swerve that. But I would like, 60, 70 minutes, we're chilling. Yeah, by all means, shove him on. Right, okay, bro. Champions League. You wanted to talk about the Champions League a little bit before we got into the starting 11.
Obviously the draw's this Friday. Obviously we're pretty much through. If we get through this game, then we're in the quarters, the dreaded quarters, isn't it? Which is disgusting. And now now in this draw we can draw against any team, innit? Do you know what I mean? The English teams and stuff like that. So the dreaded Liverpool game. But I'm excited for the Champions League this season. I think we can go far. It's just a matter of getting results and that. And then it's going to be good because Friday we're going to find out who the quarter-finalists are and the semi-finalists, or the fixtures.
Double draw.
We can see our path to the final. So
Yeah.
we can see like how likely it is. I liked that last year because you could kind of plan your route.
Yeah,
Even though we didn't make it that far.
I know. No. It's I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to the Champions League. Obviously, like I say, we should be in the hat come Friday. If we're not, then something's gone really badly wrong.
Quarter final. Who do you want? Knowing that it's a bogey, quarter final, we never get past it. Who would you like to see? Would you want to go straight big dog Bayern Munich, or would you like to see us?
I want to go Atletico Madrid.
Ooh.
Yeah, good side, real good side. Got some dangerous players. Suarez, obviously a class player. They're hard to beat, but I think we should have enough. You know what I mean? With our defence the way it's performing, I think we should have enough. That's them out of the competition, and I think that'll be a nice little test for us. You know what I mean? Bayern Munich is obviously the one in it. That's the one, and I think for me, Atletico Madrid for me are basically like a Bayern B. They're very difficult to beat. They don't concede many goals. Bayern don't concede that many goals in the Champions League either. So I don't know. I want to play some good teams. That's
go big or go home. Innit?
Yeah.
End of the day, you have to beat the best to be the best. So let's go out there, beat the best, and win the Champions League.
That's it.
Easy as that.
Well said, Bray. Right, let's go into our starting 11. Defence, we've mixed up a little bit. We've got Edison in net standard, Walker at right back. Because remember, guys, the whole point here is not to concede. Walker, we're going to rest Diaz. He's probably the one who's played the most this season at centre back. I don't think we need to play him. We're going to go Stones, Laporte. That should be more than enough. And because we're playing Walker, he's not that great going forward. We'll let him sit back, and then we're actually going to put Ben Mendy in again. I know you weren't totally on with that, innit, bro? That's more my pick, that.
Yeah, that's LB's pick.
That's my pick, that.
He did pay the full 90, but I do understand it as well, because when we've played Walker and Zinchenko, it kind of forces Walker to be the attacking fullback.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really work out too well.
So, that completes our back four.
Yeah. And then midfield-wise, we've gone with Rodri, set defensive mid. I mean, he's been slamming recently. On the right side, Kev. Didn't play in the last game. I imagine he'll come back into this game. More minutes for him as well to get that rust off. And then Kevin Gundo. So this is one that I'll keep an eye out for, innit? Because everyone's saying that they don't work well together. I think it's one to keep an eye on. Can they develop this? Can they get past this kind of like thing that's looming over them that people are pretty much making up? Is it a thing? Hopefully not. But that's a midfield. So we've got Rodri, Kevin, Gundo, which I think that's a solid midfield and leads well for the attack.
Yeah. And what's good about that midfield is you got the ball. And if you got the ball, we can't concede. And that's all we need to do. You know, 0-0 sees us through, as boring as it would be. We're going to go Raheem Sterling back into the team on the right-hand side with Ferran Torres on the left-hand side and Sergio Aguero up top. To be honest, looking at that team, I think it's going to be completely different. I think we've
changed it too much.
We've changed it way too much. I doubt that team will be anything like what you'll see come the evening.
Actually, I think Pep will probably play Mahrez in the sense of his ball retention.
I think he's going to go for it, mate. I personally, I think Pep just wants to just get it done, mate, and just smack it. So I think you're going to see basically a strong 11.
This is just what we would have gone with.
This is like Lewis's and Jordan's career mode.
In other words, don't put us against any team in the Champions League.
I know. But that should be good enough to get us through the game. Remember, guys, we do have a 2 away goal advantage here, so we are in a really strong position. They've got to score 2 goals just to take it to extra time. A third for them, a 3-0 is the only way that they can go through without penalties. We score a goal. They've got to score. Well, they still have to score 3. So, even us scoring doesn't really change stuff that much. Just avoid a disaster class at the back. Let us know what you think, guys, in the comment section below. Make sure you go check out Manscaped at manscaped.com. Use code EXTRA for 20% off and free shipping. That's code EXTRA, 20% off and free shipping. Make sure you smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And hopefully you'll join us for the live watch along for the Mönchengladbach Champions League game. See you in the next one.